I have a spreadsheet. I try and reconnect people with unclaimed money from deceased estates or sometimes living estates. I should talk about unclaimed money and how much money I've looked at and how much money I've helped reconnect and how much money actually has gotten back into people's bank accounts. So through all the videos I've made, over 100 videos I think now, I have looked at and thought about $3,543,651 worth of unclaimed money from multiple websites. They've been lost in different ways, from bank accounts, from insurance companies, from like bad trades, from old stocks, from just estates that were uncollected from up to almost 100 years ago. So I've looked at over 3 million. That's the total. I have reconnected about $588,822. And when I say reconnected, I mean I've messaged someone, I found someone reasonably close, and they got back to me in a positive way, and it sounds like they're going to try and collect it. That's my standard, because there's so many reasons why someone will never actually go ahead and even attempt to claim money. They might forget, think it's real initially, and then not think it's real later. They might be just intimidated by the amount of paperwork that they have to do, which is not that much paperwork, but some people find any amount of paperwork intimidating, which is fair, and I'm not judging anybody. When I say about, I'll say this is up to date. I put this all together last night. It's got the name of the person, it's got how much money, and it's got my vibe of the whole situation. Like, did they reply to me? Was it nice? Did they say actively that they're going to try and get the money back? People are indecisive. I'll also say of that $3 million, some people never got back to me. Other times, there's just no one to actually message. Of that $588,000 that I've reconnected, there is, I'll just wait for this police car to go by. I'll just wait for this police car to catch somebody. It's taken me something like 2.5 years to get to the $588,000 reconnected. It's been a slow process. Sometimes people reply immediately. Sometimes people reply after a year. I think somebody got back to me after 2 years, which feels like a long time. Of that $588,000, $239,797 people have gotten back into their bank accounts. So they can spend that money. That's theirs now. And gotten it back from whichever bank it was sitting with, whichever insurance company it was sitting with, or it might have just been sitting with ASIC to do with whatever they like, which is great. They've gone through the rigmarole of paperwork and they got the money back. The other $349,025 is still waiting to be collected. I know this. Sometimes people tell me that they've got the money back. Other times I have to just research the names. Did this person get the money back? And it just doesn't show up on the database. And it's kind of like in Good Will Hunting when he goes to Will's house and he's not there anymore. And he's like, yes, he joined the CIA or whatever he was going to do. That's what it feels like. You're like, yes, that money got back. Yes. I've never gotten any money from anybody who's gotten money back, ever. I think that's like the second question that everyone asks me. Once they realize that I'm like deadly serious, they say, does everybody think it's a scam? And yeah, I think everybody thinks it's a scam. Of course, like, why wouldn't you think it's a scam? And if you don't think it's a scam, you're a danger to yourself. It's not a scam, so it's fun for me. It's real money. No, the sun went away. Maybe I should turn on this light. It doesn't help. That's fine. The second thing that people ask me is, have you gotten any money from this? And I have not gotten any money from this. Or they start like trying to work out how they could scam the money back, which is very funny. One person got back $70,000. They didn't give me any money. And I'm also not asking for any money. Nobody's given me any money. It's not my money. I've never asked for any money. I have no expectation of any money. Also, it feels like volunteering. I'm volunteering. This is volunteering. Lots of people have not messaged me at all. But I've seen that my message was read and then the money disappeared and they got it back. This is the family of this goat man. Got the money back. I messaged, I think, the granddaughter. The money's gone now. And the money had sat there for like 15 years. So they clearly didn't know about it. And now they know about it, which is good. There was a woman that I messaged once who deleted everything. Like, she deleted her social media. I must have made her panic so hard. Made me feel super bad. But then The money that had been sitting there was reclaimed within 3 months. I definitely feel as if that I had something to do with that. And it was a significant sum. I want to say 30,000. Following on from that, I messaged someone recently and they didn't reply, but I saw that they read the message. Then I moved on emotionally. Suddenly, on the weekend, I got this panicked message that was like, the money's gone. Someone's taken it. Did you take it? I don't think she actually accused me, but she was like, did someone else take it? What happens on the Money Smart Unclaimed website is most weekends it shuts down, like it closes for the weekend while they update or something. If you don't read the little red text saying, this website is shut, it looks like when you type something in, it's just not showing you. And it was not showing her the money anymore, and she panicked. So I know, like, behind the scenes, people are thinking about my messages. They're like really contemplating them, which, I mean, I don't know, that's nice, even though they don't reply to me. She was really panicked. I also messaged this lady once, unclaimed money from her father that she just hadn't collected in the estate when he passed away. And I think she got it back within 3 weeks. She got it back within a month. She was so nice. She was like so happy. I'll read it out. A quick update to say I put in my claim on the 3rd of October and I had the money owing paid into my account on the 1st of November. And if it was not for you, I would never have known. So thanks again. That's nice. I get so many nice messages. I get far fewer mean messages than you might think I would get. The meanest the messages get are like, who are you and why are you talking to me? Which is very fair. And also I get it. I did message somebody who, the person I think had passed away too recently, and they were very angry. Highly recommend, if you're going to do this, make sure the person who you're messaging about has passed away long enough ago that it's not sitting on someone's soul still. The grief isn't still strong. Like, give it 10 years or something. Or more. 20 years is nice, which maybe is like an acceptable time for grief. I don't know. I'm aiming for $1 million reconnected. I think if I was aiming for 1 million actually retrieved, like back into people's bank accounts, it would take me, well, I've successfully helped 288, like I've reconnected and then they've applied for it and received it for 288,000 over 2.5 years. It'll probably take me like 10 years to get to $1 million, which is a long time and probably not something I'm going to do for 10 years. Over 2.5 years, I've reconnected 588,000. So I feel as if I should be able to, in the next year and a half, get to 1 million people who have responded to me and said, thank you. Yeah, like, wow, that's real money that I can try and claim. If you watched this to the end, it'd be nice if you followed me.